गड़ा खोदा था किसी के लिए और खुद उसमें गिर गए.
Well, remember the 19th of November. That's what all Indian fans will be chanting after this win over Australia. Let's take a quick look at the match summary, see how the match went down between these two mighty teams. Of course, Australia winning the toss and putting India to bat first, and India ending up net run rate. So a lot for the Aussie fans to still root for in this World Cup as far as that next clash between Afghanistan and Bangladesh is concerned.
It ain't over till it's over, and I think I'll be getting up at 5:30 a.m. Of
You
course,
better.
I'll be ready. I'll be pre-show ready. I'll be watching that game, hoping that the Tigers can get the job done so Australia gets to sneak through into that second position. Would be great, but only time will tell. The rampaging Rohit Sharma on a revenge mission. We have to relive the highlights of that knock. It was truly extraordinary. Led from the front, didn't slow down at all as that milestone, which, even though I'm a full Aussie fan, Martin Guptill, I was a little bit sad to not see him get there. He truly deserved it today, right from taking Mitchell Starc for 29 off one over. What do you make of this kind of batting?
Yeah, he was just on a heater today. I mean, yeah, the balls were there to hit, but you've still got to hit them as a batter, and he made sure that he did that. He got the ball on his arc and he was able to swing through it, no worries in the front 6 overs and get the ball over the infield. And then from there he was away, and it didn't matter where he bowled after that, he was able to put it to the boundary. A little bit lucky on that one, but the pace that Starkey bowls at is always going to fly away. So it was really impressive striking from Rohit today. He picked the ball, he just seemed to, everything was in a bit slow motion for him, and he was able to pick gaps at will, get the right ball that he needed, and actually just a little luck along the way. But it was just impressive. I mean, 50 off 19 balls is not easy to do, and he made it look easy today.
But in the beginning of the innings as well, he looked like he was batting on a completely different track, because he got off to an absolute flyer, and then Kohli and Punt collectively had scored 1 run off 11 balls.
Right. I don't think he faced Hazelwood, did he? I mean, Hazelwood was unbelievably impressive, 1 for 14 off 4 overs. He is such a good bowler. He's very underrated. When you have Cummins and Stark bowling either side of you, you often go under the radar, and I think he doesn't get the credit that he deserves in that bowling lineup for what he can do. So hats off to him on, against a stud he's bowling to, and to go for 14 off 4 when the team gets 200. I mean, that's a top effort.
Exceptional stuff from the workhorse, as we like to call him, Josh Hazlewood. He's always fantastic in every format of the game. He does get forgotten a little bit in the T20 makeup, but he's stayed in the side consistently, and he proved again why it was best to stick with him when they did lose that extra pacer. Mitchell Starc back in the side today wasn't to be for the Aussies, but just a quick word, Eunice, on that knock as well, because had he gotten that 100 and been on the losing side, that's never going to be as memorable for him as a captain as getting 92, but then getting such a big win. How impressed were you with his, mental aptitude and his selflessness in that moment?
Yeah, the approach was there. He was there for win, and he wants that statement. That statement from the captain, leading from the front. So I think he knows that what kind of performance his team needs from him, and the way it's similar like the words go. And he just smashing the ball, and it was not like just like you can say that fluke shots. It was a proper batting, from him, and the way he approached his batting, it was amazing.
Yeah. Let's talk about, down the order what we saw from Surya Kumar Yadav. Shoaib, what a spectacular knock once again, 35 off 16 from him. Who does he remind you of as a batter, or do you think he's the first of his kind, especially in this format?
Look, let's talk about a little bit. I think the roles. I think the Kohli should not come as an opener, and Rishabh Pant could have been a great choice as an opener. Play with the newer ball, and Kohli comes in number 1 down, same pattern, but number 1 down. And imagine Surya Kumar Yadav is coming in and he's acting so mature. He's taking singles, giving a strike to the senior batsman, ask him to you take on, and if it gets difficult, I'll take the charge too. When he takes the charge, he gets 31 and 16 balls, and it takes him on. And it was a beautiful shot, by the way. It was a proper cricketing shot, that we said. He takes off a lot of pressure off Rohit Sharma. You go on to play your things, I'll do my things. But with cautiously approached. I mean, like this shot reminded me of 92 shots of Inzamam. So it's just amazing. Look at him. I mean, the way he lends hand to the captain so maturely. It's just so beautiful to see. No rational shots, nothing of the sort. Yeah.
Why is it that some batters just look like they have so much time at the crease? For me, he's someone who looked like he was almost in slow motion.
Yeah, I know.
No, he trained himself like that.
Yeah.
He trained himself like that. He's the only batter in nowadays after AB de Villiers. He just play, he just stays stable. His bat is there and his head is still, and then he play accordingly the ball. The ball pitch is outside of the off stump. He goes for that shots. In extra cover or point. If there is little bit short ball, he goes that ram shot.
Mr. 360.
Yeah, he's like he's not 360. For me, he's 460. Yeah, the way he approached himself, and And now in this batting order of India, they now rely only Rohit Sharma and on Virat Kohli. All of the batter, they play like that. So they know their roles, and they are there for their job. They are not dependent on, if they are the Virat Kohli or Rohit. On the day they are a match winner, but they not rely only on them. All of the batter, they are the match winners.
Professor, your thoughts, because you have already mentioned a bunch of times कि आप चाहेंगे जायसवाल आए open करें, but हम जितनी बात कर रहे हैं about this apparent problem that India have with the opening, there doesn't seem to be any problem on paper at least, because they've been scoring runs, they've been defending runs, things are working out fine for them.
देखें जो उन्होंने प्लान किया है वो उसी पे स्टिक करके अपनी क्रिकेट खिला रहे हैं, which is absolutely a fine way to move forward. लेकिन अगर मैं अभी भी अगर दुबे की बात करूं तो उन्होंने आज भी जो इनिंग्स खेली जहां पे हर जगह पे शॉट लग रहे थे, वो उस स्ट्राइक रेट या उस क्वालिटी का प्लेयर नहीं लगा. मैं ये कतई नहीं कह रहा कि दुबे अच्छा प्लेयर नहीं होगा. मैं कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ कि अगर विराट कोहली जैसा बैट्समैन 3 पे आता है, नंबर 3 जो उसका फेवरेट स्पॉट है जहाँ पे उसने दुनिया में हर जगह परफॉर्म किया हुआ, अगर वो 3 पे आ जाए और दुबे की जगह जायसवाल जैसा टैलेंट ओपनर खेल ले, तो उसमें विन विन सिचुएशन है इंडिया की. मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ, मेरा कतई ये मकसद नहीं है कि दुबे को निकाल दिया जाए, लेकिन अगर इसकी रिप्लेसमेंट पे पहले ट्राई कर दिया जाता तो वुड बी अ बेटर ऑप्शन. क्योंकि जायसवाल ने अगले 10 साल इंडिया के लिए खेलना है. उसकी जो टेक्निक, उसके जो परफॉर्मेंसेज अभी तक हमने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में देखी है, वो इस तरह का टैलेंट है कि वो ये क्रिकेट खेल सकता है. तो क्यों ना वो लर्न करे रोहित शर्मा से एज एन ओपनर, क्यों ना वो लर्न करे विराट कोहली से हाउ टू कंस्ट्रक्ट द इनिंग्स, हाउ टू प्ले लॉन्गर. तो ये वो चीज़ें मेरी समझ ये कहती है, बट जो वहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं दे मेकिंग द बेस्ट डिसीजन. और वो एक प्लान जब आप उन्होंने ले लिया, उन्होंने सोच लिया कि ये हमारा प्लान है, दे आर नॉट गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम दैट. दिस इज ऑल्सो वन वे ऑफ प्रोसीडिंग टूवर्ड्स द आईसीसी इवेंट, कि आपका जो भी प्लान होता है वो आप उस पर स्टिक कर जाते हैं. लेकिन ये एक ऑप्शन थी जो अभी तक नहीं लिया गया, तो मुझे लगता है कि अब वो नहीं लेंगे. अब इस वक्त पे डिस्कस करना वो मैटर नहीं करता, क्योंकि जो उनके सेट पैटर्न के ऊपर 6 बैट्समैन आगे हैं, वो उसी के ऊपर कंटिन्यू करना चाहते हैं, विच इज गुड इनफ.
देखिए मैं इसमें ज़रूर ऐड करूँगा. देखिए उन्होंने आईपीएल में विराट कोहली को क्या मैसेज दिया कि अपना स्ट्राइक रेट ऊपर करें और ऊपर खेलें, हम आपको बैक करेंगे कुछ भी हो जाए. हम जितना भी यहाँ कह दें कि उसको नंबर 3 आना चाहिए, उसका रिकॉर्ड भी ये कह रहा है, लेकिन नहीं, उन्होंने एक प्लान किया हुआ है, उस पर रहेंगे. और हम स्वयं दुबे की बात कर रहे हैं. देखिए अभी हफीज़ ने 2-3 दफ़ा ये बात मेंशन भी की है कि कामरान गुलाम चले गए थे छोड़ के, कि भाई अगर हम परफॉर्म नहीं करेंगे तो हम नेशनल टीम से हमें खिलाना ही नहीं है. तो ये देखिए उनको लगा कि मिडिल ऑर्डर में ये कैसे, जो इन्होंने आईपीएल में जो परफॉर्मेंसेस किए हैं, उन्होंने उसकी परफॉर्मेंस पे उनको वो बैक करें, वो खिला रहे हैं, चाहे वो परफॉर्म करें या ना करें, या उस तरीके से परफॉर्म नहीं करें. उन्होंने एक फैसला कर लिया है, एक प्लान बना लिया, और उसको अब वो बैक कर रहे हैं. तो यही वो बात है कि आपको अगर आपने एक प्लान कर लिया है एज अ बोर्ड, एज अ सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ, एज अ लीडर, तो आप उसको बैक करना है. यही रोहित शर्मा कर रहे हैं, कि चाहे यही विराट कोहली भी कर रहे हैं. लेकिन हम ये कह रहे हैं कि विराट कोहली को हम सब सजेशन दे रहे होंगे कि भाई थोड़ा 6 ओवर आराम से खेल लो, और उसके बाद जो है वो आप जैसे वो खेलते हैं उनके लिए ईजी हो जाएगा. क्योंकि बाजू का जब आप नंबर 3 आते हो, बेशक आपको पहले या दूसरी बॉल भी बाजू का खेलनी पड़ती है, पहले या दूसरे बॉल पे ओपनर भी आउट हो जाता है, आप जाते हो, लेकिन वो उसको विराट कोहली अलग नजर आ रहे होते हैं. वो जो नर्व्स होते हैं, 2-4-6 बॉल देख लेते हो फिर आप जाते हो. लेकिन उन्होंने एक फैसला किया, उस पर वो अटल रहेंगे. और अगर विराट कोहली की भी बात करें तो वो भी ये नहीं करेंगे, वो भी वो 6 जो पावर प्ले उसके हिसाब से खेलेंगे, वो आएंगे एग्रेसिव खेलेंगे, चाहे आउट हो नहीं हो. और हम बार बार उनको कह रहे हैं कि भाई 4, 5, 6, 10, 15 बॉल खेल लें, लेकिन वो ऐसा नहीं करेंगे, वो ऐसे ही खेलेंगे. और रोहित शर्मा भी ऐसे खेलेंगे.
प्लान सेट हो चुका है ना, फॉलोइंग द प्लान,
एंड द प्लान हैज फेल्ड एज वेल इन द फर्स्ट 3
प्लान
games.
कौन सा लोहे पे लिख लिया है?
Despite
प्लान चेंज हो सकता है.
बिल्कुल.
आपको लगता है
आप
सेमीफाइनल में
नेचुरल
ऐसा-
ओपनर नहीं है विराट कोहली. इज नॉट अ नेचुरल ओपनर. You're asking him something which he hasn't done it in international format for last 10 years, by the way. He's done it on number 1. Talking about 1 down. He's done it on number third position I'm talking about. So ask him to go out there and just slash. He can't slash it because he cannot comprehend the bounce. He cannot understand the sheen of the ball, because rather, what he does when he becomes number 1 down. He takes a few balls, he collects a few runs, running between the wickets, absorbs the pressure, when he finds a loose ball, goes for the 4. That's what he does, nah?
Yeah.
That's all his batting is all about. And when he thinks that his strike rate is going down, he comes out of the streak, comes out of the crease, and he scores some quick runs to make it equal. So what do you mean plan? Punt is right there in front of you. If I was the captain, I'll ask punt, go slash it, left and righty, take a pick. I think it's going to be a great combination. By asking somebody who's not capable of doing such, I'm not saying that he's not capable of doing that, but he's not able to deliver it because there's more pressure on the captain to deliver it. Though Rohit Sharma has all the shots in the world and he displayed that to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, I really think that Surya Kumar Yadav is actually playing the critical part, and so is the Pandya is winning the games for you. It is true. If the top 3 is not performing, and them 2 is actually taking a lot of burden of the team for you to win it, and Bumrah and the Kuldeep, that is the key.